impossible to fake. When someone else instead of me always seems to know the way.
Wow, today is way better than yesterday, baby. Let me tell you, I got up this morning, Harry. I was happy. I went to bed happy. I got up happy. Good morning.
Good morning.
If you just tuned in somewhere around 9 o'clock, I'm Babz Rawls. It's time for Lovebabz Lovetalk. It is Tuesday in the big city. So I meant to tell you, Friday, Ife and I went to see Third World. You know Third World? Now that we found love, what are we gonna do? So we so we went to Third World in Hamden. Harry, that concert was off the faheezy. It was good.
That's good.
It was a nice night. It was a little chill, but it was fine with me because I need a little chill in my life. So yeah, that's what I couldn't remember. I was like, but yesterday, our show was so dreary. Harry, we gotta make a pact. The both of us cannot be dreary.
Well, Babz, I'm looking at you on camera, and it looks like your body's changing. You're looking great, Babz.
Wait. Let me tell the accurate story. Let me tell the real story. So people don't...
That is the real story.
So I come in this morning because I got on my slinky black dress. And I've had this dress in all weights. It's one of these dresses, Harry, that'll stay with you if you get fatter or thinner. It's one of these dresses. So I figured I'd try it today. I was like, I'm going to try, so people say, she tried it. So I tried it. And I look great. So that's why Harry is saying.
I agree.
I came in, I said, Harry, look. My body is changing. He was like, I guess. So I was like, I knew that was going to be the answer. I'm not going to let you take me down today, Harry.
What? I complimented you.
You did. And I got on some lipstick too. So today's show is going to be dedicated to my love, Andrew Kaplan. I'm going to say his whole name. Andrew Kaplan, happy birthday. I love Andrew Kaplan. So today is all about Andrew. He didn't give me any music to play. I asked him, and he just was like, I got no response.
Well, happy birthday, Andrew.
So happy birthday. So you're gonna get these songs. And I gotta figure out what I want to play.
White chocolate.
White chocolate.
White chocolate with a gambling habit.
With a gambling habit, because he likes Bet TV.
Bet TV.
Oh God. Maybe you don't want to listen to your birthday show. So, you know what I'm gonna do? Because the other morning, because let me tell you, I will talk about him. I'm gonna talk about him a lot today because he deserves to be talked about, and I just adore him. He is such the salt of the earth. And when our squad and we get together and we talk about men that we enjoy and the properties and qualities that we want in a man, Andrew has become our standard. He really has. He's one of these men that could be with us. He doesn't take over. Now we know some men who could take over a conversation, who take up all the air in the room by walking in the room. Andrew is not that guy. He comes into the room, he pays attention to you, he listens to you, he's thoughtful, he thinks deeply about things, and he's funny. And if you stare in those blue eyes for too long, you will be hypnotized.
So in other words, Andrew is very agreeable.
Yes.
And he knows how to stay out your way. Those are good attributes for a man when it comes to a woman.
I think I better propose to him. Those are qualities I like in a husband.
I'm still learning how to get out my wife's way.
Agreeable and stays out of my way. Oh, those are perfect.
Great.
Oh my God. Andrew, will you marry me? Keep your house over there. I'll keep my house over here. And we can meet up at the Moyes periodically. He is a treasure. So we talk about him all the time, about how he is the standard for we think is good behavior, and he treats me so well. I don't think I've ever been treated this well in my life by someone this close to me. That's not it's someone who's been just this close to me, and that means so much to me, and I want him to know. My only other person in the planet that's like that to me is my best friend, bestie Ron Thomas, who I haven't seen in a while, but he's still my bestie and my soulmate in my heart, and he's somewhere in the world, and I got to connect with him. But Andrew is coming up. Andrew is filling in that gap of that good boyfriend vibe, and I feel extremely and extraordinarily safe when I'm with him. I don't have any worries when I'm with him, and we hang out and it's a good time. So this first song, he will know this song because I sent it to him the other day, and I know he's gonna be like, Babz, why are you telling everybody? I'm not just the people who's listening on the radio, because I want them to understand the depth of my feelings for him, and how his friendship has really he makes me a better person. That's what I want to say. He truly makes me, when I'm with him, you know how you would, like, if you're in the room when you're in the room with the late Marsha Chambers, she makes you smarter. You just have to be in the room with Marsha and you're smarter. When I'm in the room with Andrew, I am immediately a better person. Like, I'm immediately more humane and kinder and gentler just because I'm in the space with him. And that's an amazing sort of thing. So anyway,
well, not to steal Andrew's thunder or anything like that, but I just want to say happy birthday to one of my boys, Damian Matthews. Happy birthday, bro.
Now, some of these songs, Harry, Andrew might not know. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to be presumptive.
That's from some movie, right?
That's Aretha Franklin.
I know, but it's sung in some movie.
Oh, it might be sung. It might be in a bunch of movies, but everybody sang this song.
Yes.
It's a Dionne Warwick original. It's a Burt Bacharach song written for Dionne Warwick. Dionne Warwick had a big hit with it, and then Aretha jumped on it. So I'm telling you, you don't see that today. Like if Bruno Mars make a song, Jodeci ain't gonna go make it. You know what I mean? Like, or Bruno Mars, Beyonce's not gonna go make it. She's not gonna go remake it. She has to really, really just like, oh my God, that's like the best.
They should do that though.
They should, because some of these songs are damn good. I'm just saying. So yeah. So happy birthday, Andrew. Andrew today. So yesterday, Harry, we were both I don't know what was going on. I went home. I had lunch with my girl, Cheryl Doss. She's back in town. She teaches at Oxford, and she's in town for a little while. She's got to go somewhere to a conference. She's an international economist, specifically working on women in developing nations. So
back to your theory about black women saving the world.
Well, she's white.
Oh, she's white.
But she stays saving black women. So okay. She, So anyway, she's in town. So we had lunch yesterday at House of Nan. I hadn't been there before. Oh, it was so good, Harry. But I was already in a mood, but I wanted to see her, and so I didn't want to let my mood get in the way. So I went, we had lunch, and then after lunch I went home because I felt so bad, and I went to bed.
Well, I could tell you I went wrong because I count on your energy. So if you have no energy, I have no energy. I'm sad.
I know, Harry. It was killing us yesterday to get through our set. I was like, oh my God. I played more songs yesterday in 1 hour than I have played since I've been on this radio. I just like, so I went home. I went to bed at about 1 o'clock. I didn't even go back to the inner city office. I just went to bed. I woke up at about 4 or 5 o'clock, and I checked in with my squad. I was like, I'm not in my head. My body and spirit was I was just physically and mentally exhausted. And so I got up. Michelle Turner came and hung out with me last night. So, we sat around, ate some hot dogs, drank some Black Label. And then she finally called it a night around 10 o'clock. But I felt when she left, I was lifted. So I just went on to bed, and I got up this morning. I made it to the trainer on time. I can't wait to tell my trainer, because I was in there this morning a little blah, blah, blah. Because I think when you see yourself every day, you don't see yourself every day. So when I put on this dress today, I could see the work. So I was like, ooh, that might be the incentive to work a bit harder. I might have to work a little bit harder, Harry, to get some bigger results.
Well, that's good. Look, when you start seeing it in the mirror,
yeah,
it's when you know that this is working, and it does motivate you to work hard.
This is the best. This little dress motivated me more than any damn thing. Now, I'm still fat. Don't get me wrong. Still fat.
But you're seeing the changes. I'm
seeing the changes. The fat is just redistributing.
No, that's important, because let me tell you, a lot of times it takes so long before you start seeing it. That's why people quit.
Yes. But
you're seeing it now.
I'm starting to see
motivates.
it. Yes. So let me tell you something. When I get this body right, I will not be in clothes ever. People like, can that woman please put something on? Yeah, okay. Some sheer kind of thing. Because I'm going to be on parade.
You'll be in a cat suit.
Oh my God, every day, Harry. Glitter cat suits, all kinds of things. High heels cat suits. Like, oh, it's the 80s. Welcome back. So anyway, I'll play some more music and then come back and talk some more. Happy birthday, Andrew. This is I'm trying to debate if I want to go see Anita Baker in her last concert, her farewell tour. We'll see. I don't know if Andrew even knows Anita Baker, but he's gonna get some today. Oh, that is lovely. Happy birthday, Andrew.
Now, I don't think you're giving Andrew enough credit. You said you don't think he knows who Anita Baker is.
He probably does.
He probably does. I heard she's a big horse racing fan. She probably showed up on that bet channel that he watches.
He could get you. We are still cracking up about that time. Andrew was like, "Hey, do you know anybody at the Bet Channel?" And I was like, let me think about this. The Bet Channel. You mean BT? That was the whitest moment ever. That was the whitest moment ever. Harry. And then we come back in the studio the next day. We just laugh. He probably shouldn't have been my friend after that. He's like, that damn Babz. Harry, that was hilarious.
I still think about it. It's
I
like
do too.
crazy.
It's the whitest thing ever. Like, you can't get any whiter than that.
The Bet channel.
The Bet Channel. That is so white. White. That's all right. Andrew's a good person. That was funny, though. That was fun. Even he thought it was. Even he cracked up. He was like, "Oh my God, I cannot believe I did that." Of course, I know BT.
He didn't connect it.
He didn't connect it. You know, he just spending so much time with this black woman. I don't know what I'm gonna do, Harry. Once he, because I'm his ungirlfriend. He's at some point he's gonna get a real girlfriend. I'll have to slide to second tier. I was like, all right.
Oh, what happens if his girlfriend doesn't
like me?
Like Babz?
I know.
Oh, dear Lord.
I know. I'm like, what am I do? Like, well, I was like, well, I tell you what, you only see me when you see me, and then you don't see me when you're with her. How about that? That way she won't get mad, and you used to be happy, and you best of both worlds. Oh, we're having dinner tonight at the boys. So, and I got presents, and he's such a generous spirit that I've got some presents for him. I ain't gonna say what they are because there might be a chance he could be listening. If he's listening, I don't want to spill the beans. So what else is going on in the world?
I bet he wants us to stop talking about it.
I know. He's like, if I didn't get a text yet, he didn't text me saying, what is going on? Why are you talking about me? So sometimes he listens in, Harry. He'll let me know sometimes. I was like, all right, whatever. We'll stop talking about him. I want to get to the movies. I gotta go see Tom Cruise has a new movie coming out, Harry. A Mission Impossible, I don't know, 12.
Yeah, I know.
He's wife got the guy from Superman on it.
My wife is going crazy on.
Have you seen
that guy from Superman?
Harry, that guy is beautiful. Have you looked at him?
I've heard it already. Oh my God! Every time that commercial comes on, and he goes, my wife is like going crazy, and she rewinds. I'm like, I'm sitting right next to you,
Harry. You know she's not going to leave you for him.
I know, but she's like, yeah, right. Like, you don't do the same thing with J-Lo. I'm like,
ooh, Harry. She.
I'm like, that's different.
Harry.
J-Lo's a respectable woman.
Wait.
Very talented.
Oh my God. No, you didn't say that. She's a respectable woman.
Of course. She's like,
Just thought I'd pound you a little bit.
But the thing is that I have to go see it this weekend.
You gotta go see it, Harry. How can you not see it?
Well, I have to because I have to follow my wife around.
Yeah, you gotta follow your wife, and she picks good movies. Oh my God, Harry! I was watching him on Good Morning America. I thought, there's no way anybody could be that beautiful.
Well,
you
have to go and
God.
see. Did you see the Superman movie? His first one?
Yes.
If you haven't,
yes, I saw it.
And you're a fan of his, go and watch it.
Yes.
Because my wife rewinds every time he comes out the water.
Oh.
She's like,
ooh.
Let me rewind that again.
Ooh.
I'm like, okay.
Ooh. Yes, I'm with her. He is. I just was staring at him. I was like, God, ooh.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Ooh, so much talent.
Much talent.
So much God-given talent.
He's not that talented to me. I don't see it.
So much, Harry. He's incredibly talented.
Okay,
God-given. I mean, I'm just amazed and stunned by the talent. I was staring at all that talent. I was like, oh my God.
Undeniable, right?
Undeniable. All right, let me play some more music. I just throw some reggae in there, man. That sounded so good. So Friday, Harry, we're just gonna do 1 hour of the with Reverend Benita Grubbs on the book Hope, with the compilation of all the essays and thoughts from ministers and religious folks from around the state, talking about hope in this time. And so their book is out, so they're gonna come on Friday. And then I think I'm gonna have the brother that's running for treasurer, Wooten. I think he's coming on sometime this week too. They gotta let me know. Everybody wants to talk to Babz now. Come on in, baby. Come on in. Come on in. I ain't gonna bite you. So yeah. I think I'm gonna have Arturo, the chef from Shell and Bones, come on too. Franco Camacho with the wild hair, good looking. Oh my God, he is one of the sexiest men alive. Harry. I think I have a thing for men with white hair. I think
With white hair?
white hair, because he's got wild white hair, like it's long. Like Andrew would never grow his hair that long. He just gets worked up when it gets about an inch too long. Arturo hair is like its own life. It has its own universe.
You almost have to be a little eccentric to be a chef these days, right?
Yes.
Like you have to be a little
You can't
out
just
there.
Yes. You do. And he's from Mexico. He's Mexican. So he's already got all that
They already got that flavor.
and he's sexy as all get out, right? Like he's just whew. I was like, oh my God. I saw him at Michelle Turner's happy birthday cocktail hour, happy hour. And the way that he embraced me, this is how a man ought to embrace a woman all the time. Like he just pulled me so close, Harry, and talked to me so intimately. I was just like, I thought I was gonna melt.
It's called harassment.
That's not harassment. That's not harassment. I was very open to it. and then he still had me in his arms, and he's talking to people, meeting people, and I just thought, oh my God, I'm not a small woman, Harry. I'm 5'8". I'm like 290 pounds, right? I'm big, and he just. I could have been 5'8" and 120 pounds as far as he was concerned, the way that he was holding on to me. And then I just love the way he just draws me in close. I love men who can do that and not make you feel like.
Well, Latin men have this way of making harassment feel sensual and.
Harry, it was not harassment.
I'm saying, I'm just,
it was not
very
harassment.
touchy feely.
Yes, listen. If he would have leaned me over and kissed me, I would not have fought him. I would have been like, oh, yeah. I love a man that can handle a woman physically, right? Like who can, that I think some of that is missing. I'm not talking about groping. I'm not talking about that, the stuff that'll make you smack the crap out of somebody. No, but there's a man who knows how to get around a woman in a very choreographed way. I find that attractive. Some women probably don't. Some women it feels like an invasion of space. For some men, it could be an invasion of space if you're not feeling him.
Right.
But I'm feeling him.
I always feel like people are invading my space.
I know you do.
Be like, yo, back up.
So Andrew has that same way too. Let me tell you. So we jumped in the ocean with me. He jumped in the Sound last January. I call him up. I said, hey, I want to do this thing. I create a team. I said, you want to do it? And he's like, yeah. Like, are you sure? He's like, yeah, why not? I'll do it. So
sure, I'll jump in the freezing water.
I'll jump in the freezing water.
Because you asked. That's why he wasn't gonna go jump in the water.
No,
so he makes it sound like, oh yeah, of course, but he wouldn't do it if Babz didn't ask him to do it.
He jumped right in the water. I was like, oh. And then my daughter and I, Marco and I, we get out. When I see the footage on TV, he's swimming, like he's jumping in and swim. I was like, Harry took everything I had to get out of that water and into the carousel house and try to get I could hear him calling me, but I couldn't turn around. I was like,
so he has a little Eskimo in him.
Yeah, white people do though.
I just wouldn't do it. You're not gonna catch me jumping in freezing water.
It was the coldest. This was the coldest on record that has ever been for these polar bear plunges.
The only way I'm gonna do it is if the land is on fire.
Or the zombies are coming.
That's right.
The zombies are coming. I'm like, okay, we gotta go. We have to go. So yeah. So that's just one of the many adventures that we've had. we've done a gazillion things together. We like the same things, poetry. He has a real strong love of poetry. So and he's always up for it. Always up for whatever the adventure is. He's just always up for it. So that's what I like about him. He's got such a good heart. So now he's learning tennis. I used to be a tennis champ. I played tennis in high school, played a little bit in college. And so, but I'm not, hey, Tom Breen, I'm not in a tennis mode anymore. So he's all in. So he's like, oh, come hit balls with me. And I'm thinking to myself, this is not 1985 through 90.
That lateral movement will get you.
What, Harry? I was like, oh my God, my forearm and back arm, I got to go look them up. I was like, ooh. But I'll go do it with him because it's Andrew, and he asked. I was like, all right.
Yep. It's just like he didn't think jumping in the water was a good idea.
Yeah. I was like, all right.
I'm talking for Andrew here, but
I know. And then he wants to go. He wants to play chess. It's like, okay. He's playing chess. I was a chess champ when I was a kid. And I don't play chess anymore. I think it's a game of war. But I know I'm not going to argue that point with people because people love chess. I'm not going to say a damn thing about it. But anyway, today's music is dedicated to
this is dedicated.
We are dedicating this whole set to my friend Andrew. And so here's a little Rihanna because he might know some Rihanna. Yes, little Rihanna. I don't even know, Andrew, if you know Rihanna, but I was torn because I was thinking about The Only Girl in the World and then S&M. I might play that next, only because S&M is a little on the kink side, and you know how I roll. So I just got a text from Harry, because he just finished playing 90 minutes of tennis, because he's taking tennis lessons at the country club, the whitest thing ever, right? I was like, you want to learn tennis? Come in the hood. Come in the hood, get a racket, play with them boys.
Oh, he's exercising his privilege.
I know what. That's right.
Happy birthday, Andrew.
Happy birthday, Andrew. No, he's learning how to play tennis. He's dead serious about it. He just got back from Guatemala, so he was playing tennis in Guatemala too. 75-cent tequila shots.
75 cents.
Harry, somebody would have to come rescue me. Be like, we're here for Babz. Yeah, she right there out there on the street, laying out.
She's laying down.
She's laying down in the middle of the road.
We're delivering her shots right to that spot.
Right to that spot.
She ain't moving.
I was like, look, any time of day you can find me in that corner right there. Right
You're
here.
like, I may be a tequila bum, but I can afford these tequila shots.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I would be drunk, Harry, beyond measure. Let me tell you. I'd have been drunk as all get up. But, listen, that's the way love goes, I'd have been drunk. Like, ooh. 75-cent shots, Harry. I don't even know. They couldn't keep enough tequila in Guatemala for me. They'd be like, I'm sorry, ma'am, you have to leave Guatemala because we're out of tequila.
There's tequila shortage.
As long as you are here, there won't be none for anybody else. Like, okay, all right, I'm leaving. I'm going. So I feel much better today. It's Tuesday. I'm catching up with my friend Robert Scheinman later today too, because I haven't seen him in a minute. So I'm gonna meet up with him and some other person that he wants to introduce me to talk a little bit of communication kind of thing. So I'm looking forward to that. So this is a good day. I got a good day going on. I can get over to the paper, start working on the paper. I don't even want to talk about R. Kelly. I'm not going to. You heard.
I haven't heard, but
he's got a new song out, I Admit. From the OJ school of If I Did Do It.
Yeah. Wow.
He gonna get. You know what's gonna happen?
Wow.
Because he got the OJ mentality. He's not gonna go to jail for pedophilia. You know what he's gonna go to jail for?
They're gonna catch him for something else.
Some stupid mess. He gonna go to jail for like 100 years, Harry, for stealing a paperclip. Yeah. Watch. It's gonna be so. Because listen, he is from that OJ mentality. I don't believe I got away with 2 murders, but I did. So therefore, let me just keep being stupid because I feel guilty.
Yeah, you saw the OJ interview. If I did it, this is how I would have done it.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? You better. What? You might want to shut up.
Well, that's double jeopardy. So. Actually, if I was OJ, I would pay-per-view how I did it just to get the money. Of course, he wouldn't get the money because the Silvermans they sued for all of his future earnings.
Did. So. They did. So, and they, I don't know, Harry. He just gets on my nerves. But anyway, so that's the R. Kelly mess and the backlash. But they put up the lyrics, and he addresses all the points. And I just wish somebody would have just said, "Don't do that. Like, just stop." But you know what? He's gonna go to jail for 100 years because he's gonna.
What studio would allow him to put that on?
Well, they did it, Harry. He put it out there. I was like, and there are people who defend that mess, who are actually and literally defending that stance. That's all I'm gonna say. I can guarantee you there'll be no R. Kelly played on my set. What I will play though, right now, Happy birthday, Andrew. This is wild. Whoa. I don't know about that song. I think I have to walk that one back, Harry. Andrew, I think I have to walk that song back. I think I'm walking that one back, Harry. I think I gotta get out of here. I think I'm gonna walk that one back. I think I'm gonna play something else in its stead. How about that? So yeah, I'm gonna play something else. I'm gonna walk that song back. And I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Daydreaming by Aretha Franklin. There's a Will Downing version that I like too, which is nice. But Will Downing is singing it from a man perspective, and I'm not a guy, so I think this song speaks more to how I feel about Andrew than just about any song, because he is that guy. He is that kind of guy, and that's cool. So listen, happy birthday. I'll see you later. Everybody else, thanks for hanging out for my shamefully planned day to my friend and my love, Andrew. And I'll see you around. I don't know what I'm gonna do when he gets a real girlfriend, when he gets a girlfriend and not an ungirlfriend, or when I get a boyfriend and not an unboyfriend. We'll see how that goes. But for now, we are on couple. I'll see y'all tomorrow.